Hello, you're most welcome to this session here. This is our 6th lecture, and in this lecture we're going to look at an automated system. An automated system is a system that you can set for another person to use, that may not, a person who may not be having the knowledge and skills that you have in Excel. Someone who is not well versed with Excel formulas, so you can do a system for them which is having already the formulas to simplify the using of Excel for them, of the task that you want them to do with your system. Without wasting a lot of time, let's look at our system here. What we're going to do, we're going to have, let's say here, we're going to have our serial number as usual. S stroke N. Here we shall have item. Here we shall have unit price. Let's say we are doing it for a retail businesses, a retail shop. Unit price. Here we shall have the quantity. Here we shall have our total. Then down here we're going to have our grand total. Yes, I think there is okay. We can have our grand total there. So let's put a table around our work. Then here we're going to also put a table. Here we shall have our first serial number, which is 1. But since we want this to be an automated system, we really don't want to be putting 1, 2, 3, 4, all the serial numbers manually. What we want to do is we want to put a formula that will get for us the next serial number after 1. So we have to put in a formula, and the formula we're going to put is this formula here, equal sign if, open brackets, we have this cell here which is our D6 equals to is blank equals to is blank, open brackets. We're going to give it what we're going to say false, because we want to return for us an exact match. We close our bracket, then we say comma, then we are going to have open quotation, we close the quotation. I'm going to explain the formula after. We open the quotation and then we close the quotation, then we say comma, then we're going to get A5 plus A5 plus 1, then we close our bracket. Here we are saying if D5, where is our D6, where is our D6? D6 is here, it is where our item 2 is going to be. We are saying if D6 is empty, that is what we mean by is blank, it should return for us a 0 or no serial number, which means if D5, item D5, which is item number 2, there is no item, our serial number should also be no serial number. That's what we mean by opening quotation and closing quotation, but empty without putting anything in between. But we are saying, what if there is something, we have an item here, instead of having it empty, we have an item here. What are we going to do? Here we are going to say C5. Where is our C5? C5 is here, where we have serial number 1, C5 plus 1, which means if we replace this C5, we know what the value which is in C5, which is 1. We are saying 1 plus 1 to give us 2, which is the next serial number. So if our D6 is empty, the serial number should also remain empty. But if our D6, in our D6 there is something where we have item number 2, then it should get serial number 1, which is in C5, and add to it another 1 to give us the next serial number, which is 2. So what do? We hit enter, and then at the moment here it is empty, because if you look at our formula here, we said if D6, which is this one here, is empty, our next serial number should also remain empty. That's why there's nothing here. We also have here empty. So we autofill. Much as you're not seeing anything here, you autofill, and we have something like that. Let me format this to bold and red in color. Also here I'm going to format bold and red in color. That is this field here. So we come to our items. We are going to do data validation for the items. So I'll come to items, I come to data, then I select data validation, which is here, the arrow pointing down. I choose data validation. What are we putting here? We shall select this option here, which is saying any value. Select any value, then I come to list, the option which is saying list. Now it gives me this one here which is saying source, so I'm going to put the source. Let's say I'm dealing in computers, I'm selling electronics, computers, smartphones, and so on. So let's say Tecno Pop 6, comma, I have Infinix Hot 10, comma, Samsung Note 10, comma, Dell 7280, comma, HP G3 850, comma, I also have adapter bag, laptop bag, comma, flash disk, comma, what else? I think that one will be enough for now for this exercise. I click OK. You can see nothing has happened at the moment, but there's an arrow pointing down here, which means something has happened. Much as you may not see what has happened, I autofill. I come to the unit price, and under unit price here I have to look at the prices. I still come to data, then validation, select the data validation, come here to where it's saying any value, then I select list, then I come to source. I'm going to put the prices of my items. Let's say 800 and 2, 3, comma, 700, comma, 1.2 and 2, 3, comma, 1.5, comma, what else? 60,000, comma, 10,000, comma, 20, comma, 30, comma, 450, comma, 380. These are just random figures I'm putting. 380, comma, 290, comma. Okay, I end here, then I say okay, I click on OK. I also autofill. Then quantity, I'll still come to data validation. I select, come to any value list, and I'm going to put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll have this. I can go beyond this, but this is where I want to end. I click OK. I autofill as well. Then when I come to total, of course, for me to get the total, I'm going to have to multiply the unit price, multiplying it by the quantity. So I'll say equal sign, open brackets, unit price multiplied by quantity, close bracket. Hit enter, and you can see all I need to do at this point is autofill. Then when I come to grand total, it's going to be the summation of what is above, because it's total of the total. So I'm going to say sum, open brackets, I sum what is above here, close bracket, hit enter, and then that is what I have for the grand total. So that at this point right now, if I come, this is our automated system. We have finished designing it. Okay, this is our automated system. We have finished designing it, and now we can give it to another person to use, whereby they just have to come, select the item they are selling. Let's say they are selling HP G3 850. That's the laptop they are selling. They come to unit price. How much are they selling? 1. Let's say they are selling it at 700,000. How many pieces is that person taking? The person is taking 3 pieces. Automatically it will calculate the total for them. Then when they come to the second item, you can see our serial number, there's nothing there. But when they come to the second item and say, let's say they want a Samsung Note 10, and how much is it? You see our serial number 2 automatically comes up because of the formula that we put. They will now come to price. Let's say it is 600,000. Oh, that is 60. Let's say it is 450,000. And how many is that person taking? The person is taking just 1. You can see the grand total keeps on increasing, and it keeps on computing anything. So the person who is using just need to come and select the item, the price 1.2, quantity 7, and then you're going to see it's going to compute everything automatically. So when you're doing such a number, you don't need to fill it up to the last part down here. No, you just need to test your system with about 3 or 4 up here. Then you leave the remaining part down for someone who is going to grade you to also test, and then know that your system is working well, and then they are able to give you the grades. Some students have the tendency of filling all up down here. Please don't fall a victim of that, because it will earn you 0 marks if there's no part for me in your work to test. Otherwise, thank you. Let's meet in the next class, which is going to be our lecture 7. Thank you.